Um, I'm about to stream it, bro. You know I gotta stream. Yeah, I'll stream it.
Yeah, my food's taking 10 minutes to get here. Yeah, so you heard what I said? What? I said my food's taking 10 minutes to get here. I'm mad.
Would you got, bro? Who's snoring on my shit like that?
Yeah, bro, it's Alania.
What's up?
I got hibachi on the way. I got Taco Bell on the way. Taco Bell.
Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Back to throw here. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick 2nd and long. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. 2nd and 14. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Boy, how about this to start a ball game? That's twice in a row now, Charles, that they get to it.
And how often do we talk about offenses that operate off of a script to begin games? Feels like this defense had their script together on this one, and their script said put the quarterback down and do it fast.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Reyes. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the 1st down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd. So still a scoreless game in the 1st, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Back to throw. He's going to air one out. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
It's just been all-out pressure on this drive. They've already sacked him a couple of times, and now here, he's just forced to chuck this one away.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Gilbert. He gets it to Johnston. Touchdown, Cardinals. Quentin Johnston, 32 yards. And the Cardinals will strike first here in this wild card matchup.
Dragon 6, Cowboy 80.
They'll try and throw for it. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
At the 22-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That's taken in by Kraft. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
25 yards on the play. Complete to Tucker Kraft.
A 1st down carry now for Miller. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Just shy of midfield. 2 yards on the pickup.
Here's 2nd and 8. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Now back to throw. He'll try and do this himself. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? He'll look to throw. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. On the right side, this is Miller. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. The ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
The offense on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Cardinals are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. So that a definite deflator there on the interception.
Yeah, you work your way down the field thinking you're in position for a go-ahead score. But all it takes is one errant throw, and this one winds up a turnover.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now Gilbert. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he wisely will throw that one away. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Finds Johnston. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 4th down, Gilbert. That's to his running back, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
In motion right is Johnston.
To throw is Gilbert. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
A gain of 14. First down.
On the set.
Straight ahead, it's Irving.
And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Once again, it's Irving.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
That's another Cardinals first.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs.
Ready? Ready? Ready?
Pass out left finds Johnston.
And he will take it in for the touchdown. Quentin Johnston with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Cardinals add 6 to their lead.
No problem there on the extra point. And the lead now stands at 13. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. A shotgun handoff now to middle. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and a yard.
They'll look to throw here.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And the defense loses it. It's complete. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. 58 yards. And the Tigers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 13-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
That's good.
Come on, come on.
They run out of the gun with Irvin. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
70.
Here's Gilbert. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And he is going to have the Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll look to throw here on first down.
He's got another one to Johnston.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Looking to throw again on second down. Gilbert.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
They've been talking it quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
And this one is right through. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
1 second, all that remains.
He's got it wide open, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout.
And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
First down.
70 Lions. 18. Go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this nearly an interception. But
Oh, no way!
Turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. 2nd and 10.
Come on. Hey. Grab the stick. Grab the lady.
Looking to throw. Gilbert. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
19 Lions.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there. 29 yards. And the Cardinals are able to widen their advantage. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Looking to put a drive together. They begin with a run by Miller. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They're going to look to throw. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. It's caught at the 10. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
The 11-yard line.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. Underneath for Miller.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. From 10 yards out. And the Tigers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
And he will get into the end zone, and a two-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. Boy, it's only a one-score game. Third quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
70, look. Here we go. 60 Vikings, 69, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Gilbert.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
From the gun on third down, Gilbert. Past the 20, 5, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick six.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and where he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
Here we go, shot. Hot 70, hot.
Back to throw. Gilbert. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Now he's into the clear again. Inside the 20.
And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown.
Quentin Johnston
saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the Cards have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll set up to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
60 by 6. 60 by 6. Let's go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.
Here we go. Here we go.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown.
Quentin Johnston.
26 yards.
And the Cardinals have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14.
Tigers 23.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the 1st, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call flatlining. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time. And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the 4th quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
Short throw. He's got Kraft.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
He'll look to throw.
He'll get it inside the 20.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That catch moves him over 100 yards now for this wild card game. And a 1st down as well.
14-yard line.
19 Lions.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
2nd and 7.
He'll give it up the middle to Miller. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This offense so far on 3rd down, they're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the 1st down marker. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Gets it out quickly here to the left flat. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and goal. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll drop the throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
This is 3rd and goal. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They had the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3 and out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra. I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
Quick throw here to Johnston.
Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
19 Lions. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Man, and he hits him in stride. So with the yardage on that completion, he's now right at exactly 300 yards on the game.
And isn't that the magic number you get? Right? 300. That means it's going to go out on commemorative football to put on your mantle when they give you the game ball if your team wins. So much confidence flowing through him right now, throwing the football. I think it's permeated itself throughout the entire team. They feel good about what they're doing.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And the Cardinals season will continue as we say thanks for watching and so long.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everybody.